Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's a Monday evening, we're back at work, although we finish early on Friday and then we're away. I'm so excited, can you tell? This evening I am talking jobs. Couldn't decide whether to call it trades, jobs or whatever, but I was reading a report, as I always do. Now, I've already done a video on the shortage of trades coming through, the shortage of apprentices, the shortage of plumbers, electricians, joiners, etc., etc. But there was a report today in one of the websites about lorry drivers again. Now, for me, that is almost full circle because the whole reason I started prepping, started storing food, started looking at dehydrating, pressure canning, all that, was when there was a problem with the lorry drivers. Bear with me, as you can hear, that's a dog wanting out. Okay, you going out? Go on then. There you go. So yeah, that was whenever I started this channel, was just at the time when it was Brexit, so we'd lost the European lorry drivers. There was COVID, so we lost people there. A lot of lorry drivers now, again, are over 60. And younger people are not becoming lorry drivers. They're not becoming plumbers or electricians. And that's going to be a huge problem. However, what I did notice in this report is they were saying that for many people who come out as graduates, your average starting salary is 24 to 26,000 pounds here in the UK. Your HGV lorry driver is making 30 plus. So if you have a younger person who is thinking of where am I going to go in my career, especially someone who's possibly like me, especially like only children who like being on their own, lorry driver, fabulous. Because certainly, as far as I understand, the facilities have improved greatly here in the UK. But for that sort of money, I would definitely be looking at it. That is, as I say, it's better than some people coming out with degrees. It's a better starting salary. And as the lorry drivers age out of the trade, they're going to be scarcer and scarcer. So they're always going to be able to make a good wage, because here in the UK, that's how most things get delivered. It's not on trains. Most of the stuff gets delivered by lorry. It's all road networks. So yeah, they're saying within the next 10 years, that's when the shortage will really hit, because that's when the guys that are driving just now are going to age out of the system and they're going to stop doing it. So yes, if you have a young person, it might be worth saying to them. That would be a good side to get, a good job to get into. So yeah, but it was, for me, it was reading that was like coming full circle, because that was what started me with I am in rural Scotland. If we have a problem with lorry drivers, I am really going to struggle. And I wanted a basis so that if there was a problem with lorry drivers, I could last for, if it was once a week instead of every couple of days we were getting deliveries here, then I could last that week, or I could last a month. And now I've got slightly more than that. So yeah, that is my thought for today. I also wanted to say, someone put in the comments, am I looking at going into a care home? No, we're nowhere near that stage yet. But at the time where I had the conversation with Kathleen, she was working in a care home. So she thought it was very funny that if I ever had to go into a care home, that her job would be to tell them that her mother's relaxation music is what an awful lot of people think of as the soundtrack to the scariest horror movie she's ever seen. Because we've had people say that before, going, how can you find that relaxing? All it does is scare me to death. So yeah, no, there is no care home in my near future, is touching wood, says her, as far as I'm concerned. That was just because of where Kathleen was working at the time, and being in that industry, she knows it's something that people get asked about their family member going into a care home. You know, what music should we play to relax them? With my dad, it was Runrig. He loved Runrig. So we made sure that it was one of those little digital things, the iPods. They had one of them in the house, so we took it to the care home, and it had Runrig and Highland music and stuff. So that was what the care home put on for him. For me, it would be like new age music, Clanad, whatever. But if I was really stressed, it's Get the Tubular Bells on. So yes, thank you for the concern, but no, we're all right for now. So I hope you've had a good Monday. I am going to go and have a cup of tea and possibly a couple of biscuits, because I had such a healthy dinner. I had bolognese sauce, but on a bed of broccoli, because I didn't want to add on any more carbs. So yeah, I had a very healthy dinner. I'm quite pleased with myself. So now I'm going to just ruin it all and have a cup of tea and some biscuits. Catch you later.